I knew it, guys. I knew that Doctor Doom knew about the Blood Hunt event and literally let it happen so he could become the Sorcerer Supreme. But Doctor Doom is legit sacrificing his own people to become stronger as the Sorcerer Supreme. Did he take out Reed Richards? Like, what? On live TV? But I do believe the heroes and the villain, Doctor Doom himself, are both at fault in this whole situation. This is One World Under Doom, issue 6. I've been loving this series. A lot of people are pissed about Doom sacrificing his own people, but I feel like there's a plan with everything with Doom. By the Daily Bugle, it says, Fantastic Four leader challenges Emperor Doom to a contest, to a debate, and Doom agrees. Before we start, Victor, shall we put the stakes? The terms of this discussion of the stakes have already been discussed. You can't wiggle around this, Reed Richards. I wouldn't want to, my Emperor Doom. But how can we argue for the future of our world, old friend, if that world won't change? Unless, that is, you're afraid to lose it. Dr. Doom gets up and he's like, haha, you think I'm scared of you, Reed Richards? Me as the Sorcerer Supreme? Not only Doom accepts your stakes, Richards, I will raise them. Should you win this discussion, old friend, Doom will step down. Now then, let us proceed. Let us decide the fate of the world. Chapter 6, The Conscience of the King. Reed Richards and Dr. Doom both have the brain in this situation, but Doom, he has the hearts of the people. By the way, is that Howard Stern right there? Like, seriously, or Ozzy Osbourne? I'm not even kidding, that literally looks like them. In the last issue, Maria Hill shows up out of the blue after the whole Dormammu fight and gives Reed Richards a ploy to defeat Dr. Doom, and that is the Blood Hunt event. Reed Richards claims he has evidence that shows that Dr. Doom knew about the Blood Hunt event and could have prevented it, but let it happen so he could become the Sorcerer Supreme. By you, sir, you knew it would happen. You let it happen. When Reed looks at Doom's face, he kind of sees like the expression of his eyes, and he's like, is he smiling? My gut is telling me. Doom gets up and talks about the attacks of Pearl Harbor in 1941. He says that Winston Churchill, the greatest war veteran of all time, potentially, he let the attacks of Pearl Harbor happen because if he warned the Americans about the attack coming, then it would prolong the war. By letting this happen, they actually rallied up together and took off the leader during World War II, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Winston Churchill did this decision to lead us into a greater victory. Reed is like, there's no evidence behind this, Doom or Victor. Like, what are you talking about? For all of this evidence has been shared, Richards, and much of it's been destroyed, but Doom does not destroy his past nor hide from his consequences. Doom stands before you unapologetic for the impossible choice he made for the greater good, for what leaders do, and it is what has saved us all. The crowd starts clapping. At this point, Reed Richards is like, yeah, he's beating me intellectually and emotionally. I'm screwed here. Right now, the Avengers and some form of the Fantastic Four are outside of Latveria trying to get inside the dome that they haven't been able to in the last couple months. Maria Hill tells everybody to shoot this little corner of the dome and tells Scarlet Witch, Invisible Woman, and Black Widow, Natasha herself, to go inside Latveria. They jump in. They have not seen Latveria, I want to say in 4 or 5 months. So this is like a trip to them. With Dr. Doom and Reed Richards, we actually get to see all the moments that a hero had ability to change the world. Arc Reactor with Tony actually give people unlimited power. Hank Pym solving world hunger by making chickens and cows huge so people can feast on them. All the rich vibranium minerals that T'Challa has, they could have given it to other countries to protect them and decided not to. And Storm, yeah, she went to Mars and colonized that instead of actually fixing, I guess, worldwide events like hurricanes and stuff. With the X-Men, they fix the opportunity of not having death, and they didn't give it to anybody else in the world. You, Reed Richards, are the biggest disappointment of them all. You have this mind, all of this technology that you can have, the smartest man alive outside of Doom, and you do nothing with it. You created the one thing that can honestly defeat you, and that's Doom. Doom beats all. Inside of Doomstat or Latveria, we actually get to see Sue, Black Widow, and Scarlet Witch look around like something's up. Something's going on here. What Sue figures out is that these people have been running around in circles the same direction, and they're just light. Like, they're not real people, because Sue is able to bend it, right? Now they get to see what Latveria truly is right now, which Wanda takes them into the Doomstat Castle or Latverian Castle. And it's like, what is going on here? This is all made of magic. Something is blocking Wanda from able to go in there. And what it is, it's like not a shield outside, but from the inside. Whatever is inside of it is so people can't escape, which is weird. Wanda's like, what is going on here? Three ladies are like, how could Doom do this with just months of preparation? I think this is showing that Doom with prep is probably the best in comics. Wanda's like, I don't know how he was able to do this with blood magic, chaos, all different types of magic layered into 9 different levels. At first, Wanda's like 8, but no, there's 9 different levels of magic being forged here with prep. Like, what? But they discover all of these people are Latverian people being harvested with their energy force. There's at least 1 million people being harvested right now. This is like a torture. And so they called Reed Richards at the news studio back in New York. Hold on, Victor. Hold on, everybody. I have a call. And it's a video footage of Latveria that we have not seen in months. He seeks only to hide his crimes against us. Insolence! You dare to break into my country? No, Victor, you dare. You're torturing people. And Victor's like, no, 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 my great citizens. All these people volunteered to have a greater future of Earth. These are heroes, men and women who we are looking at children, Victor. I'm like, yo, Reed just cooked them at that point. You're robbing every one of your citizens of their life force, their future. And if you're giving it to yourself, this is how your magic became so powerful. This is how you've been fueling every one of those spells you've casted. Victor, you're sacrificing those people for yourself. And he's like, yes, I am, Reed. And I would sacrifice 1 million more if it's to be victorious and have prosperity in our world. And he starts ripping Reed Richards, and I think he rips part of his head off. If these horrors are to be justified, then why, Victor? Why do you hide them? The camera goes off. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I think Victor is a menace for what he just did and disgusting. I'm curious though if this is gonna be a bigger plan, because you know how Dr. Doom is. He always plans for stuff. And him sacrificing his own people, I don't know. That seems kind of wild. I didn't think Dr. Doom would do that.